today we would like to present Quesma charts. We are launching it today to create stunning plots with simple prompts. A few words about us. I'm Jacek. I'm like a CEO and founder of Quesma. Before that, I worked 10 years at Symologic and observability. Few years here in San Francisco Bay Area in Redwood City. And I moved back to Poland, opened the engineering office that grew to 80 people. The company managed to grow successfully to IPO, 300 million ARR. And before that, I was at NVIDIA CUDA, way before it was cool, and then Meta when it was actually cool before IPO.
And I'm quantitative by training, who later turned to AI and data visualization. Also, I had my startup in UIs for quantum computing, and now I work at Quesma when I'm creating charts with AI.
So the company Quesma came from experience that the data is like one of the most meaningful. That's why we are here. But majority of the people don't have luxury to use the technologies from this room. They use some legacy technologies, so we help making changes, like move people from Elasticsearch to ClickHouse, and also like to derive better insight from their data.
So I don't know if you have noticed, but in every chart there is art. I mean, literally. All it takes is to take good data and to do it nice, both when it comes to design and execution. But at the same time, you may have noticed that not everyone is an artist. And these are random charts from Wikipedia. And if you think that the next one is better, you're right. Because it's not only a pie chart, but also 3D, with some nice shading. At the same time, we know that it's very easy to create nice charts. All it takes is basic knowledge and basic libraries. Though sometimes we want a bit more. For example, we want to have slides in our style. In this case, imagine that we want slides for NVIDIA. So, well, I guess that would be the color scheme. And let us show how it works in practice.
So let me showcase like app that we launched today. It's like available at chartsquesma.com. You can upload any CSV file or select some of their data states. For example, here I'm showcasing example where you analyze performance of stocks. And of course you could like preview table, but you just write like a single line sentence, what would you like to analyze? And even if that's too much work, you could just pick one of our suggestions. And then we'll create chart using 8 different LM models that shows like a variety of possible visualization based on this one-liner description. And it's kind of like a mid-journey that you have like a lot of options. Not all, some visualization would be better in different contexts. What also is nice, we can adapt to different styles. So let's say you want to like a black and white visualizations, we can do that too. And then we can generate charts that are like fit your brand guideline, your style, context. You can also like drill down. There's like observe version of improving, do variation, very similar what is under AI tools. And this allows you to have like very quickly create like a very stunning charts. What's also like the line between analyzing data and actually visualization sometimes it's blurred. So we are also doing sometimes like a data analytics. For example, you want to pick some data, calculate another statistics. For example, now there is a lot of emotions because stock market is doing less great. So let's maybe like, showcase how this changed over a few years. But we may also like add some humor, make it meme style and show like kawaii style. So we can also do that. So you have something to showcase data and then put it there. It was also like very interesting. A lot of companies put a lot of effort in design, like a data council got really great brand. They put a lot of visualizations. And ideally, I would also like to have charts that fit that style. They don't look like an Excel chart, like an alien landed on like a nice data council site. They don't look like a Google spreadsheet. They don't look like a BI exported, copy-pasted. We actually can use AI to analyze any screenshot, create like a brand guideline out of that screenshot. It takes like a few seconds, but it's still like way faster than humans. And then we could create charts doing that. So let's redo those charts and do them in data council style. So here we create like a brand guideline, and in a few seconds you will see the same slide, same stock performance, but this time in data council style. Right? We can also like do the same comparison. These were all like, one of the first run. As you may notice, we are using different models, and what we are seeing, this variety actually gives us advantages because, some models sometimes perform better on different kind of situations. Okay, this time, Sonnet 3.5, you actually did like a decent job. I like your brand. Fualis is doing good. Okay, DeepSeek, nice work model.
And also, it's not only for simple charts. Sometimes you can get, with enough prompt engineering, something which is complicated. This one. And when it comes to creating charts, this is a recipe. We need to start with data and then create a nice visualization. And we help with everything but the most difficult part. So data is on you, everything else is on us. And we basically use two great technologies. One is ggplot for great standards and great flexibility, and it's the sweet spot for charts. Whereas also we use LLMs, we're LLM agnostic, both for language processing, but also for getting insights from the data, to pick the best scales, to understand what's going on. So we have these Quesma charts, or like ggprompt. And we believe that it's good for everyone, from people who are novice and just want something that works in the browser with a simple prompt, at least they won't be using Excel, to people who are hardcore and just want to use it as a starting point. Because also we can edit things afterwards in the browser without installation with WASP. For example, we want to say that it's our chart. So just we say it's our chart. Or maybe you want to make some questionable decisions when it comes to color scheme. And obviously, code is yours. Also, you can use it however you wish. It'd be good for beginners. They will be able to do everything except for this wonderful piece of art. But also for people, who know a lot of frameworks, and including myself, I work in data visualization, but still, when I wrote a blog post about vibe translating, it was the easiest way to create a chart for my blog post.
So that's what we want to think, where we would want to put those charts, whether it's like a status update of sales, executive update, or if you want to like a VC pitch deck, we could make like a chart that feels like yours. We don't have like Quesma style, like we want to be in your style. They should be so good that they could help get your blog post in front page of Hacker News, or the chart could be even reposted to data is beautiful. And the website is live. I think here it would be a little bit harder because like WebAssembly, so it's quite a few megabytes to download, but it works very fast on computers. And thank you, that's like the team behind that, we ship it. It's released today. It's free. You could generate up to 100 charts for free.
So thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
And have a nice charts.